All right, let's try this again. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties. Uh, like I was saying before, I'll start over again. Welcome to Aquaponics on a Budget. Uh, we're super excited to have y'all here. We're taking a break from the Aquaponics on Wheels this week because of reasons I'll get into in just a minute. But well, I'll go ahead and get into them. Me and Kristen went to the grocery store to get our staples, flour, sugar, stuff that everybody has to have on our 1 acre we can't produce and haven't found anybody to barter with. But prices have skyrocketed from this month. Prices have almost doubled. So we can't afford it. I mean, we could afford it, but it's not nothing that we want to do on a regular basis. So today we're planning. We're going to clean out one of these beds, and I'm going to let y'all watch. And we're going to go ahead and plan it out in seed, and then week to week we'll watch it and we'll evaluate it. What we're going to do, we're going to plant seeds here. We're going to plant a lot of seeds in this bed, and as they grow up, I'm going to plant them right behind y'all in the rows. And I know y'all seen all the rows for our wintertime crop. And next week, I hope, I'm not 100% sure, but I might have to skip a week next week on Aquaponics on the Budget because we might be putting the plastic on. If it gets here in time, I'm hoping so. Really hoping so. All right, but so I wish I could show y'all, but the plastic is gone. It's just ripped all the way down the front. But we got it ordered and it's on the way. And this is our bed right here that we're going to be cleaning out right here. This we got a tomato, my wife's medicinal aloe, this cranberry. I was looking before I got on. This cranberry actually had reached itself over there to the duckweed, and look what it did. Try to hold it still so it focuses. It rooted. So I'm not one to waste, so this plant really wants to live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off. Cut it off right above the leaf there. So this part won't matter right there. But we're not going to put it back in this bed because we're going to put seeds in this bed. I'm going to take it right over here to this one right beside this basil, which we're going to clean out this basil too. But we got a bunch of stevias right here. Cranberry trying to grow over there. So we're just going to stick this cranberry down in there since it wants to grow, that is. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to clean out one of these beds. This is a T-siphon. This is my invention here that I came up with to siphon beds. I really would like to lower it down some, but it's not necessary. I just got to see what the rocks are doing in here when I get everything out. We got a volunteer tomato in here, and it's looking pretty happy. I might leave that, and got some sweet potatoes that I just throw on top of the rocks, and they're rooting. And actually, I'm going to move them right next door too, till I can find another location for them. It'll be my starts for next year when the sweet potatoes I throw down here and I let it grow in here. They'll send out the green foliage, and I let it get a foot long, and I cut it off. And y'all seen me do that. You've seen me take cuttings on sweet potatoes. But look at this lemongrass. This is awesome. I know. I just get excited about everything. So first thing we got to do, we got to take out this cranberry right here because, as y'all can see, it is one heck of a plant. And that was a cutting this spring. That's just crazy. I mean, this much growth. But I'm going to pull it out, and it's probably going to have a pretty intensive root system. And I'm going to replant this. I don't want to take out these stevias over here. Everybody knows I'm working on stevia. Trying to take off as much of that rock as I can. Look at that. And actually, we're going to put this in one of our aquaponics on wheels, but I'm not going to do it today. I'm just going to set it off to the side. Let me find some place to put it so it doesn't dry out during the show. Sorry about that. There's something right here too. Ah, it's one of my wife's horsetail. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to put this back in there. This tomato. That big a plant and that little bitty roots. We're going to put this back in there too. So we're going to set that off to the side. This is my wife's medicinal aloe. That's all I know. It's got a baby on it. It's got several baby on it, Krista. Well, we don't need all that dirt, so let's throw down that dirt. But I'm gonna put this back in there because it really loves aquaponics. It was we had it out and it was suffering, so we put it back in there, and now it's got babies everywhere. So we're gonna put this back in there. We're gonna clean up some of the dirt. I'm gonna sit right over here for a minute. All right, I have a friend asked me, you think you can get an avocado to grow in there? And he gave me a couple of seeds, and he's supposed to give me more seeds. They're splitting. That's not good. Throw it down. But you can see where they're splitting. They're starting to fixing to send out their new growth. So we don't want to lose these, but I'm going to slide them back here. But all you got to do is set them on top. Just set them right on top. There you go. Now, I have this bean, and it's a pretty intense bean. And growing up places it's not supposed to grow, but we'll just leave it there. But y'all can see it's a pretty intense bean. I'd like to leave it just to see how far it will grow in the wintertime. It might be a complete waste of time, but you never know. So I'm going to rake some of this off real quick. You can see it's all dirty. That was old vegetation out there. I'm going to put these rocks and dirt in here and I'll wash them off later so I don't lose a bunch of rocks. But I definitely don't need all this organic material in here right now. If y'all can smell, it smells just like mint because the mint from 3 beds over has grown behind here. Look at it. It's all back here. Like, just take over all back here. So we're gonna be harvesting that soon and making some essential oil out of that mint. There we go. Good. And truthfully, guys, it's kind of chilly. It's cold. My hand is freezing. And this will wash out, and it'll go down through a filter system. I'm seeing how the water levels out in here. You see how it's coming up? It's already showing down there. It's showing down here now. All right, it's siphoning, so let's give it a minute to siphon out. I couldn't run the hose that long, even though we only used 2% solar last night. If I leave it on, then I'll start hacking away at what I got my reserves. While we're waiting for this to siphon out, I haven't been putting a video on there every day. I have been taking videos every day. I have been working on videos every day. It's just, unfortunately, that they're really big projects and they're taking me a little while to get completely done, which I'm not done with any of them, but they all have to be done. Like getting the plastic ready here, you know, to be changed. I got to, Krista had a fantastic idea for the heating the water in the aquaponics, so we're going to be working on that. And oh my goodness, it's done. It's been perfected. It's going to change everybody's life that's ever been in solar. It's I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to change. Well, isn't it strange? I'm going to change everybody's life with solar. It's going to, well, let's see what's going on with this thing. Don't get in the beam too much. Well, sorry not to be talking. I'm trying to hear, seeing if our T-siphon was going off, and it doesn't seem to be siphoning down, so it'll take a quick minute. See what we can't figure out. Had some roots in the siphon. Sometimes, periodically, you're going to have to do this. This is 5 years, first time in 5 years. So it's a pretty efficient thing. So sorry I got to turn my back to y'all. Can you see my major haircut? Oh my goodness, all my hair's gone. It seems to be siphoning down now. I think so anyway. Yeah, I just gotta, let me clean some roots out from this real quick. It's not freezing cold, but the water is probably in the 60s, and you know, it seems cold. Sorry about this, guys. But it's live TV, so you know how things go on live TV. Live stream, not live TV, but you know. Oh yeah, roots got all in this. All right, that's pretty clear. Yeah, it's pretty much fogged up. Now we got it all clear. So that's what. Okay, make a note of that. Every 5 years or so, check your siphon. All right, let's see if we can get it drained now. I hope y'all can see that siphon. If I'm not careful, that mint will root over here and take over this bed too, just like it's taking over down there. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do on this. So, all right, we're above the siphon. I think our hose going down is clogged up, and let me find something real quick. All right, I found a piece of wire. Joys of live TV, right? All right. Well, it seems to be siphoning now. If it was clogged up, it's not clogged up now. I'm still going to take a piece of wire and run down there. This just goes directly to a drain line down there at the bottom. I just want to make sure. Duckweed kind of likes to grow anywhere, so it'll grow in my drain lines and everything. So, all right, well, that seems to be clear. So let's put this thing together. Just make sure we ain't got no clogs in here. No clogs. We're gonna put our tea on. Put our downflow spout. Remove. Kind of manipulate them down back to where they're siphon again. Put our water in. See if we can't get it drain all the way down there. I don't know. Yeah, it's draining. It's not quite level, so just making sure it's level there before I put the rocks back. And the rocks do work as an excellent filtration system for to keep solids down. And I know I should have pointed them out, but there's worms all in here. And I was moving them up, I'd see a worm, I'd see another worm. It's part of the they're to eat the solids in there, but you know, they still use the bathroom too, so they're putting more solids in there, but it's catch 22. Sorry, guys. I have to make sure my media cleaners are not getting clogged up by rocks. But it's draining out. So it's siphoning now. Everybody can see how the water level is going down, way down, so we can put all our media back around everything. Oh, that's really in the way. I try to make it sure that I get as level as possible. As much of the organic material out there as possible. Stir up the water. It should, as it siphons down through there, it should filter it out again. And there goes the worm right there. Oh. There we go. This is it helps eat the solids in there, and they love it. He's not really happy right now because I flooded it out a couple of times. Go back in the middle. When I walk over here real quick, you know, I'm looking to see if it's flowing out through the aquaponics, so just making sure. Yes, it's flowing through. The water level is dropping. So, but yes, there we go. Sorry, worm. All right, as soon as that drops some, I'll show you how we plant seeds in it. There's this lemongrass. In the next, when we get on schedule and we're doing this regularly, we're going to be splitting up one of these lemongrass and propagating them. Grasses are all the same way. It's a root ball division. So, do we barely see our tea siphon right there? Sorry, worm. All right, there's our bed, and now this will flood to just about this level, so it'll down there it's a little bit lower, so it'll flood a little bit here to get to do the siphon. But let me wash my hands real quick. Right now I have a seed patch here, and it's just a bunch of it's mix and matches of different things. It's got blue kale, red kale, dinosaur kale, Savoy cabbage, red cabbage, uh, butter crunch lettuce, red lettuce, oak leaf lettuce, uh, Swiss chard, cauliflower, broccoli. Well, just to say all Brussels sprouts. You know, this list goes on and on, and I'm going to try to let y'all see that real good. They're up close. Not move it, but you can see it's just a mix and match of seeds. Now, planting in aquaponics, my hands are soaking wet. It's not good. I'm dirty. All right. All right. Now this is the way. Make sure these all mixed up good, because so what's going to happen? Just so you don't think I'm nuts, I'm going to plant all of these in here. Now I'm not going to grow all of these in here. What I'm going to do is just get them started. You see that our tomato and our which I should actually put them back before I plant these seeds. But I'm going to put the tomato. But you can see how easy it is to replant everything. And actually, I'm going to put the tomato hanging off the edge right here. No, here. That wasn't good. All right, now this my wife's medicinal cactus. It has dirt on it, and y'all saw the worm in there, so he's going to be able to eat this organic material that gets in there. But I want to get these back into the aquaponics, which I'm going to put them right here beside this tomato. Make sure none of them babies are covered up, so we can propagate this in the next few weeks. But okay, wash my hands again. But you can see how easy it is to transplant stuff. So when these seeds get up a little bit of height, I'm going to move them to the rows, and I'll leave some in here, and I'll spread some out through there, because we've got to do something about the stevia and the basil and the mint and the lemongrass. And I don't know if you can see, there's a pineapple right there. More stevia. There's a African cucumber in there. It's a spiked cucumber. It was we got 3 seeds last year, and it grew 2 cucumbers. One of them I didn't see, you know, because aquaponics was just like this, and it actually reseeded itself, and it's growing through this whole thing. But we only got 2 last year, so we're hoping we get more, and we'd like to get some of those achicha cucumbers from American Homestead as soon as the seeds are available, because I think they would do really good in the greenhouse aquaponics area too. All right, one more time. Wash my hands. This water actually feels warm to me now, so I'm in trouble. Means my hands are that cold. Now, this is very complicated how you plant these seeds. So everybody pay attention. Crying my hand, sorry. Everybody pay attention really hard about how we plant these seeds. And that's really hard, ain't it? Back here. You know, the good thing about it that it's probably 90% of all these seeds will sprout. I got some lettuce on me too. There we go. When I turn on the aquaponics system, again, what'll happen is that the water level will get right there to keep them moist, and they'll just sprout, and they'll find their own way around them rocks, and they'll sprout out. So just for a couple of days, I'll come by and I'll lightly water the top just to make sure that they're getting water. Probably not necessary, but I want to make sure that they're getting plenty of water. Sorry. I see imperfections. I'm like, oh, there's this leaf that, you know. Anyway, it's no good. I cut it off. I don't want leaves in the aquaponics system anyway, so just cut off all them bottom leaves. And I just make sure that these stay damp for a couple of days till they start sprouting. And then once they start sprouting, I just let the aquaponics handle it. And we'll see in a week, maybe 2 weeks if I have to take next week off. But we'll see in a week if nothing goes wrong. And these will be up and sprouted, and they'll be everywhere. It'll be like a green carpet across there. Make sure I don't have any seeds. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode about planting seeds in aquaponics and cleaning out a bed and making sure that it's draining good. I'll go turn the aquaponics on again because I didn't want it flushing while I was trying to plant seeds and do all this kind of stuff. So clean it out. This would have been very confusing. But I'll see y'all in a couple of days. I'll probably have a video tomorrow and Friday. You know, Friday will be our live stream. I'll probably have another short video Friday morning, and then, well, we'll just see. But I'll try to get some videos on there, and in the next few days, y'all pay attention. This solar, I'm about to change solar. You know, it's not for the rich. I mean, it is for the rich because they can spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on it, but this is for everybody, solar. Something I have been working on for 20 years is figuring out ways to be the cheapest you can do something, but for people that are just normal people. You know, they work every day, they struggle every day, but that's another soapbox. All right, guys, I hope I didn't go over too long. Ani Ove Ocha means I love you in Hebrew. And y'all let me know what you think of my haircut. I mean, if it's too funny, it's just got to grow back, you know. So y'all don't be too hard on me about my haircut, but it was standing out. Y'all probably saw as I was bending back there, you know. I had to get it cut, but it's unusual for me. I haven't had this short of hair since probably the military, and that was, I don't even want to tell you how long ago that was. All right, guys. Ani Ove Ocha means I love you in Hebrew. Later, guys.